Hey ladies and gents, welcome back. Couldn't be me here back for another What If video. Today I'm joined by my good friend What If Sensei or Azazel, who will be introducing himself shortly.
Yo, what up everybody? Today we're gonna be doing
hot.
fucking Yo, we're gonna be doing we're gonna be doing a fucking brand new What If. One that's actually pretty serious. We tried doing it like way earlier, 40 minutes long, that's what it was, but guess what?
There was like no
This
audio.
dumbass fucking corrupted file.
Bruv is all you have to say to that.
So
yeah, here we are again, redoing the video. So what if Naruto, or what if the Transformers were in Naruto? So.
No, we didn't fuck around for a collab. That was pretty weird. Like something we don't usually do.
It was actually crazy. Everybody watching this is probably like, nah, they're lying. They're about to make this like a complete meme. But like, nah.
we honestly did it for once.
Exactly. Okay, so this What If is going to start off at the very beginning when Naruto is being birthed. Minato and Kushina, all that kind of stuff is happening. Obito is about to go for the Nine Tails. However, something interesting happens. A meteor crashes down. Obviously, Obito being interested in what's happening, he's not just going to completely ignore it. He goes over to check out exactly what it is, what's going on over there. So he goes and checks it out, and inside this giant meteor, Obito sees a bunch of absolutely massive freaking robot-looking creatures, varying from like 20 to like hundreds of feet tall. They're pretty fucking big, as a matter of fact. Obito, using his Sharingan, can actually see they're not actually just robots. They actually are sentient. They're pretty much an alien species, and he wonders, would he be able to use them? Using his Genjutsu, which he obviously would be able to use on them because Sharingan Genjutsu works by inputting your chakra into others and controlling them that way, which makes it different from normal Genjutsu, which disrupts the person's own chakra. So it would, as a matter of fact, work on them. He uses his Genjutsu to pretty much take complete control over all of them. How many exactly there are there? A lot. We don't know the exact number, but, Yeah. So now, Obito himself, having the Nine Tails, and however many of these frickin' Autobots, let's be honest, Minato, he isn't gonna win here. He isn't gonna win. Once the Nine Tails takes out basically a lot of the people in the village, or they just give up and let it go to Obito, the Nine Tails would show up with Obito along with all of these frickin', Autobots, and they would completely buttfuck Minato. Minato's like, yeah, he's strong, and he is good in numbers, but like, he isn't going to be able to do anything. He's not going to be able to win against all of these people teaming up on him.
How are you going to win? Sure, he could teleport away one Bijudama, but how are you going to teleport away 5 cannons pointing right at your fucking face that are the size of Bijudama all at once? Yeah, and then they just do it again.
Yeah, like, he's not doing shit against them. Like, yeah. And Obito knows pretty much everything about Minato. Like, he was his teacher, so like he'd know some secrets about him as well. So yeah, they'd be able to do it rather easily. So they defeat Minato. They would either take the Nine Tails. Obito would either seal it away inside himself, or that's pretty much what would happen, because Minato would not have a chance to seal it inside of Naruto, meaning that Obito would just kind of take it, seal it inside himself. So he would probably end up killing Naruto because he doesn't want that role.
Or just end up killing Naruto to take it.
Yeah, exactly. Either way, Naruto's dead, and he ends up with the Nine Tails. No matter how you look at it.
Yeah. And also that night, it would kill main people who would be a big burden to him. The third Hokage, he's dead. Let's see, who else would be a
Danzo
burden?
He gone.
Danzo, he ain't living. Like, a lot of people are dead. They just die.
Exactly. And he wouldn't kill all of the Uchiha clan members. Like, he doesn't really have a reason to. He doesn't really see them as too much of a threat because he's like the strongest Uchiha like ever, other than like Madara. So like he wouldn't really see them as too much of a threat. He's like, yeah, sure, I'll go back to that later.
Since fucking realistically, like, if his issues were his main prerogative was like the whole infinite Tsukiyomi, like, he needs people that are really have a good affinity for resisting, or a chance for resisting his Genjutsu dead. So Itachi, dead. fucking what's let's see, Shisui dead. You're like, how the fuck does you know about Shisui? Well, first off, he's well renowned as Shisui of the body flicker. So what the how do you not know about Shisui? Like everyone was calling him a god. He was known for his genjutsu too.
Yeah, he was known, like, he was known just as much as Minato was. So they know who the fuck is. So yeah, they're gone. So, Fugaku, he's the head of the clan. He's gone too. No way he's staying alive.
Yeah.
Don't see him killing Sasuke, because Sasuke's an infant. He wouldn't know that he's the reincarnation of Indra, so he'd leave Sasuke alive, because there's no point in really killing him.
Yeah. Let's see what else fucking happened. Oh yeah, so then he's got all of this going down, right? He's got the 9 tails inside of him. How is he able to do that? He has Hashirama cells.
Yes. Easy dub.
Yeah.
Hashirama cells are just hacks.
They literally provide him enough
plot hole, any single plot hole in Naruto, just put a fucking Hashirama cell there and you're pretty much set. That's not a plot hole anymore.
Even after having his will tainted, he was willing to kill Kakashi, so I'd say it's more than susceptible or believable that he goes back and kills Kakashi and takes his eye back.
Yeah, takes his other eye back, which means he would be able to awaken the fucking, Susanoo. And so,
yeah.
Kamui Shuriken comes back in this bitch.
Yeah, he's got all that. And then, he's got, the Sage fucking... Well, you can make the argument that was his Sage, a 6-pass enhanced, full body shit, but if it isn't, then, holy shit,
he wouldn't have
busted.
It yet, at the very least.
Yeah. So then, it moves on to him going into the other Tail Beasts, which would be really easy.
Yeah, they'd be really easy. He wouldn't even have to form the Akatsuki, because he has the frickin' Autobots to help him this time. And even if he didn't have them, he wouldn't need them because of how OP he is now. So he pretty easily managed to gather all of the tailed beasts, all 9 tailed beasts completely are sealed inside of him now, which, would become the 10 tails. So, Obito...
Which, if you're like, how did the Autobots help him out? Well, the Autobots can fly, some of them roll out on fucking cars, some of them scan you and become your size, so
yeah, exactly.
They human size, some of them are just cannons in general, ginormous ass cannons. Imagine he walks around fucking holding a goddamn cannon that can release a nuclear fucking blast, practically.
Yeah, they ain't doing shit. Let's be honest here.
That shit would be busted.
So yeah, he gets all the tailed beasts, and he becomes the 10 tails Jinchuriki. Now another question is whether or not Kaguya would be born. Would Black Zetsu stab him through the heart? Yeah, most likely. That I see that going down pretty... let's be honest, it would most likely go down. So, Black Zetsu stabs him through the heart, and Kaguya reawakens. So this is where Hagoromo comes in. Sasuke, being not even 7 years old at this point, you really think Hagoromo's gonna be yeah, he's the vessel that I need to give my power? No. He sees the most powerful person on the battlefield, that being Obito. He gives him both halves of the chakra, the moon and sun seal. So, Obito reawakens, and now he's pretty much God. He's just God now.
Yeah, he would literally have a Shattering gun, because guess what? He's probably not going to get 2, because literally it was just half and half. He would gain the chakra cloak, because he already had the chakra cloak from the 9 tails. I'd be well, one of it doesn't like him. Well, he has both halves. One of the nicer half, and then also the other one, and then he could also make it easier because he can genjutsu.
Yeah, exactly. Also, remember Sasuke, fresh Orochimaru training, was able to genjutsu the 9 tails.
And there's also the fucking fact that he kind of was into Naruto's will to protect the people, and in a way, that's what Obito wanted. So he's like, yo, you're using me for a good purpose. Mentally speaking, here, have my power, bud. So it could be like that. Then he's also got the fucking all 5 chakra natures now. He has yin yang relish, so that means he has fucking true seeking orbs, pretty busted.
Pretty busted.
Pretty busted. Just a little busted.
Imagine Naruto and Sasuke combined, and then they could phase through all of Kaguya's attacks. I think about that.
Exactly. He's just fucking... Then he fucking goes over against Kaguya, and he's like, be great. I could try to kill her, probably be able to after a long period of time. Even though I'm just like a hard counter to everyone. Even though she's stronger damage wise than I am, or I could seal her away. But why not just kill the dude controlling
Exactly.
her mind?
You might be
now?
like, well, he wouldn't
And
know
then-
that Black Zetsu's controlling her. Obito's a fucking genius. He's outsmarted Madara at the age of like 13. He's gonna figure that out. That Black Zetsu is literally ordering her around. He's yeah, and
He literally talks to her in the middle of the fight.
Yeah, exactly.
He's like mother.
Yeah, Obito would be like,
mother, I love you.
Get rid of that. Let me just not have that there. Kills Black Zetsu, and then he's like, well, time to make this bitch my own personal everything. Pretty much.
Like, you fucking... Basically, she becomes his lover, and you might be like, but why, what about Ren? Oh, God. You didn't even think about Ren in the war arc until, like, the whole fucking... Every single fact was brought up about, like, you know, Naruto's
like... with Naruto...
Remember your life, dude.
Yeah,
that
was Naruto plot... That was literally not Naruto plot armor induced fucking, like, talk no jutsu bullshit. That, like, no, that doesn't fucking count.
Yeah, so he literally just gets like, you probably bang, you control her, but you control her, no genjutsu, it wouldn't work on her, but it would mentally fucking teach her shit to basically be his ideal woman. Partner.
She's literally a blank slate. He could do anything he wanted with her. That's the thing.
Yeah, and fucking let's say fucking Momoshiki and them come down. Alright, first off, if it's just Momoshiki and Kinshiki, well, we'll just say it's just Momoshiki and Kinshiki. They ain't doing shit. And if they try to fucking turn Kinshiki into a chakra fucking fruit, well, there's the fucking Diva Path, like, suck that shit towards you, or, like, you just, like, even if he does eat it, but, like, imagine if fucking, what's-his-name ate it, but even if he does eat it, fucking... ain't doing shit. He's got to go against Kaguya, where they're gonna underestimate her and be like, oh, well, she's weak. She used to be a weakling, and then like she ate chakra fruit in the past and made her go mentally unstable. So that's why she's so goddamn powerful now. And they're like, oh my god, holy shit, you really gained that much power from just eating one chakra fruit? We are kind of useless now, aren't we?
Exactly. And be like, well, actually, Kaguya, you might be a bit like, you try to make the argument. Well, Kaguya is actually weaker than Momoshiki, but Obito's there with the Sun Moon Seal, Hashirama cells, who would probably be fully healed at this point. He could have used his frickin' any of his healing powers.
Plus, he's stronger because he has both halves of the 9 tails.
Yeah, exactly.
Halves.
He has a stronger version.
Madara had one half.
Yeah, he has a stronger version of the Madara. He could, like, let's be honest, he would have healed it, but even if he didn't really need to. That's just to make him look better.
You can teleport too, because there's the abilities that Sasuke had for teleportation.
Yeah, exactly. That wasn't Sasuke's
like that.
That was Hagoromo's chakra. So Hagoromo's Renegon, or Rene, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, so ultimately speaking, because like also in an interview with Toriyama himself, if I'm not mistaken, he said that literally it was the exact same abilities for Hagoromo.
Exactly.
So,
exactly.
Yeah, there's that.
Exactly.
There's literally no like if you think Momoshiki's stronger than Kaguya, well, first off, in order for her to be at her strongest, she needs to absorb all the people in the tree, and then she needs to absorb Naruto and Sasuke, which in this case she would have had to absorb what's his name. But then even then, when she was going against Naruto and Sasuke, she wasn't at her full power. She would need to go over and absorb Tonari, and it's still, the fact is, she's just like, you know, I'm not at full power, but let me just destroy this dimension real quick with this truth-seeking orb.
Yeah, and then you have that, and then you have Obito, who's over here like, yeah, how long do you think that explosion's gonna go on for? Couple minutes? Oh, I'll just phase through the entire thing. Remember Super Saiyan Goku versus Frieza? That 5-minute battle that took, like, for fucking ever? Obito would be able to phase through that entire fight. The entire thing.
Yeah, wait, man. You know, like, this is really fucking easy. You guys even trying?
Yeah, I could literally just sit there. They get mad. They're like, "Oh, this is dumb."
He's immune. Okay, well,
like,
he's not immune to Genji. He's technically not immune to taijutsu or anything like that. But you know who would be? Kaguya. Because literally, I mean, pardon me, not get taijutsu. Unless it's specific sage enhanced shit and all of that, you gotta be fucking like hopped up on
If he
shit, and
doesn't
she's like the
just
10-tailed
phase through it.
Jinchuriki.
If he doesn't just phase through it.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, and that's my thing. Like everything is else is just like those fuckers are the unbeatable team. So Momoshiki ain't got shit going for him. And then afterwards, let's say he just takes Momoshiki's eyes and puts them into his hands. Like
Exactly.
or
Then
fucking
okay,
his and then Kaguya.
okay. This is something I brought up the last time we were trying to record this too. Think about this. Kaguya makes her like dimension absorbing truth seeking orb. He absorbs it, makes it out of his other hand, which would double the power of it because that's what Momoshiki's thing would do, and he just repeated that process. You could literally have a universe fucking sized truth seeking orb. Like, bro.
It's literally busted as
It's
fuck.
you're
Like
fucked.
holy shit. Like, oh, what are you expecting to do with that? And you might be like, well, then he gets Karma Steel. Like, if he gets Karma Steel, even more busted. But, like, fucking, and we'll just say he doesn't because we just don't want him to have Karma Steel. Because, like, usually it's like a last-ditch effort of him trying to take over their body.
Yeah, exactly.
But if they were pushed into the body with the 9 tails, with all of the other fucking tailed beasts, no, it's literally just the 10 tails. You think they're going to do shit against the 10 tails mentally? Like, they would mentally fuck them.
Exactly. And another thing is something I also brought up in the last one we were talking about. Would they be even if they never once touched Obito in the entire fight? Would he even get a Karma Seal? Because like it doesn't really make that much sense for them to just automatically have this fucking scapegoat of thing they can do with something. You'd think it would have to be something like Minato, where at the very least they have to like touch the person to put the Karma Seal on them. And what if they just never once touched Obito throughout the entire fight? Like what? Like, they're doing shit.
Basically speaking, Inshiki comes with this fucking time shit. He's like, oh yeah, I could do that. And Kagi is just like, Dimension Orb. And he's like, oh, I go back in time, and yeah. And then, Obito's like, phase. And then he's like, oh, I could go back and he teleport. He's dead. Before he can even finish his words, teleport dead.
I know that's like the thing about like all kinds of characters in Naruto, Dragon Ball, literally any fucking anime ever. It's like everybody is so massively overconfident in their own abilities. They're like, oh, I'm gonna take 5 minutes to explain my power to you. That's the thing. Obito ain't gonna fucking have that. He's just gonna fucking kill them while they're trying to like. Yeah, it's like no. Yeah,
the Nononoka blade. Or the fucking that shit would body everyone. His will hasn't been weakened.
Yeah, his will hasn't been weakened. Meaning it's pretty much unbreakable.
Probably stronger.
It's literally unbreakable.
Probably stronger too. It was one of the tools that the Sage of Six Paths used to fucking help create the world. Like
exactly. So yeah, long story short, Obito stomps. That's the story.
Yeah.
Yeah, we make a video about Transformers. They show up for like the first like 5 minutes. That's just kind of how it works. Because like they kind of get outclassed eventually. Like they kind or not even like it's like they
become redundant.
They aren't making like star level fucking truth seeking orbs. Like no, nah.
What the fuck are they gonna do to help? Like they could be there for moral support. If you want.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so. Thanks for watching, everybody. Fuck y'all fags. I'll see you later.